Okay. All right, so we're live on a different stream. My first one failed, so we'll give it a minute and wait for people. Lauren in. Hi, how are you? Dirt Nap Mafia, what's up, man? See you, buddy. What's up? I just ate steak and bacon, and now I have the hiccup, so bear with me. JNC Variety Outdoors, Peekaboo, what's up, man? Big John, Texas Kayak Adventures, what's up, buddy? We already got 9 folks in the house, back down to 7. 4 thumbs up. 9 people, 8 people, 5 thumbs up. Jamie's, excuse me, guys, I have the hiccups. I'm so sorry. Jamie's Little Farmstead, hello, how are you? Jake Ramsey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Jake, I don't know what happened. That stream failed, so I had to start a new one. So not sure what happened with that. Big John, you're editing a video. Did you do any good today? Lauren in, you've only had a sandwich today. You better get on that. Wyoming Out of Doors, congratulations on winning J-Dub's giveaway. That's an awesome giveaway to be winning. Jamie's Little Farmstead, I'm doing well. Doing very well. Oh, Jake, you're at work. Sorry to hear that. JNC, is it raining there in Arkansas? What are you putting up the fence for, JNC? Oh, Big John, that's from Thursday. Jake Ramsey, it snowed 3 inches here. Yeah, 60 degrees yesterday. That's kind of crazy. All right, we got 10 people in and 8 thumbs up. Jake, the little fox, he's doing very well. He will make an appearance in this video here in a little bit. Oh, these hiccups are killing me. Lisa B, hi everyone. That's my mom. Hi, Mom. JNC says, yeah, it's storming just up by my gate, so no one drives around it. It's sad that you have to do that, JNC, but I understand. Oh, Lauren in, you're struggling to keep a ewe alive. Excuse me. Slayer Mike, what's up, buddy? Dana Woodward, hello, new subscriber here, Jamie's Little Farmstead. Thank you, Jamie's Farmstead and Dana Woodward. Thank you so much for stopping in. Dana, we do a growing stream, so I don't always put it in the title, but I always encourage my people to make sure they hit everybody up and check them out. Excuse me. Wild Bill Wilt, what's up? Using the fox emoji. Yep. Slayer Mike, how you doing, bud? I haven't seen a video from you in a while. I didn't know if you hadn't been posting or if I just haven't seen them. I'm subscribed to so many people. I miss some. Evan Boozer, hi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Jake Ramsey got Dana. Tomorrow morning, sweet. Good to hear. Wow, we got 14 people and 11 thumbs up already. Okay. Sit down for a minute. Giddy up, gal. Gypsy Adventures. What's up? How you doing? 15 people, 12 thumbs up. Real quick, there's Jada. There he is. I was just about to show off your trap tag. Hopefully that shows up. Hopefully you guys can see that and read it. J-Dub's Outdoor Adventures, custom trap tag. Really cool. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. for now, it's going to sit right here on this table. Thank you so much, J-Dub. Guys, go check out J-Dub's Outdoor Adventures. Subscribe. He's growing. He's close to 700 if he's not there already. So hit him up, and he's giving away these trap tags. Slayer Mike says he's got to get a thumbnail figured out. Yep. JNC, it won't let you thumbs up. That's okay. Big John from Texas Kayak Adventure says, if I miss somebody new, hit me up and he'll get you back. J-Dub says, smash that thumbs up. Yes, sir. Yeah, no problem, buddy, J-Dub. J-Dub put out a good video for anybody who's interested in trapping. He does a basic dirt hole set. You know, it's a really cool set, and it's it's your everyday set that you're going to use, and that's a good video. He demonstrates it very well and shows you all the necessities and then some of the things he likes to add to his tool set, basically. J-Dub's at 681. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think earlier today, or maybe it was earlier this week, you were at like 660 or 650 maybe. Jay's Catfishing, what's up? Welcome to the stream. All right. So I don't remember what I titled this live stream. Surprise announcement or big announcement or something like that. I don't remember. Slayer Mike says he'll be right back. BRB. J-Dubs, you got 2 more subs there. Good deal. We are here to grow and meet new people. There's already a core group of us that have such a good bond on our channels, subscribing to each other, commenting, watching every video, trying to be in the lives as much as we can. And I want that out of everybody. I want everybody to be that way, a tight group. You got a lot the last 2 days. That's good. That's good, J-Dub. Michigan Great Outdoors, what's up? No, you didn't miss the announcement. Not yet. I'm trying to give it a little time because I had to cancel my first stream. It's good to see you in here, Jace. Yeah, JNC Variety says, yeah, J-Dub, it's funny. I've watched your videos before, but I didn't know I wasn't subbed. Sometimes we get unsubbed. I don't know what causes that, but it happens. Whitebone, you lost. Oh, hello, host. I thought it said lost host. Lost host. What's up, Whitebone? Glad to have you in here. Dirtnap Mafia says, I'm new to everyone. Y'all are awesome. Sweet. Guys, hit up Dirtnap Mafia. He's here to grow. We got David Coffee in the house. What's up, Coffee Outdoors? Glad to have you. Migratory Game, what's up, buddy? All right. 1 more minute. We got Sean Bentley in the house. What's up, man? Trapped with Sean Bentley. Check him out. How you doing tonight? Giddy Up Gal says, that's YouTube for you. Always have to check my friends to make sure I'm still subbed. Yeah, no, it happens all the time. I don't know why that is. Wild Bill Wilt, what's up? If I didn't say what's up already. All right. We're gonna get started. We got 22 people and 15 thumbs up. You guys rock. Thank you guys so much. Always great. Anytime I get on these lives, you guys kick it for me. It's awesome. Really appreciate it. I'll do my little announcement here. Mo Homesteading, what's up? Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna do my little announcement here. So first, I'm going to type something in the comments. Anybody on here who has Facebook, I want you guys to go check out this Facebook page and give them a like. Even if you're not a turkey hunter, please do it for me. I'd really appreciate it. This guy's helping me out tremendously, and you'll understand more here in just a moment. 16 thumbs up. All right. Gee Custom Calls on Facebook. This guy's name is Devin Gee. He's a, oops, sorry, I bumped my unsturdy table. Devin is he's a brand new custom call maker, and he makes each and every one of these pot calls by hand. He also makes grunt calls. He makes owl, I think he makes owl hooter calls. He makes strikers. but this guy hand turns these pot calls, and he does glass pot calls. He does slates. He does all these different friction calls, and they're high quality. He does some sound profiles on them, and they are legit. I just bought one from him before this, and he might be in the stream tonight. Devin, if you're in the stream, let everybody know you're in here. That way we see you. But he puts out some great calls. Heaven Bound Farm says, hello, Fox Hill. Hi, Heaven Bound. How are you? Buffering a little here, Migratory. Well, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. But Devin's, he's like I said, he's a new call maker, and his calls are legit. They are great calls. Yes, Michigan Great Outdoors. Give him a follow. Even if you're not a turkey hunter, please do this for me. His Facebook page is fairly new. He's got, I wrote it down. I think before this live, he had 664 followers because he is new, just like the YouTube game. When you're growing your page or growing your channel, it takes a little bit of time to build up those numbers, no matter how good your product is. My product here on YouTube isn't the greatest, but, I feel like we do okay. Dirt Nap Mafia says, drop a link, please. Okay. Lauren Ann says she can't do Facebook. That's okay. Dale Wood, what's up, man? Is it snowing up there in New York? Lauren Ann says, I hit 100 the other day. That's awesome. Congratulations. The first 100 is the hardest. I don't know if I can do, guys, bear with me. I'm going to try and get on Facebook. I've never done it on this laptop because I don't like Facebook. But I'm going to try and get on Facebook, get his channel page, and then I'll link it in the chat. And if I can't, I'll put it in the comment section afterwards. So, I might be able to do it from my phone. That'd be a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, it's just Gee Custom Calls. He does good stuff. See, I don't know how to do all this. I'm not fancy, guys. Yeah, he's still at 664 or 664. Okay, I can just type it in. I'll just type it in the chat. If I'm missing you guys, I'm sorry. I'll come back and hit you up. I think that's right. Nope. Not. Sorry, guys. I can barely see my screen, so I got to duck down real awkwardly. Customcalls.com. Hopefully that works for you guys. If it doesn't, let me know, please. Dana Woodward, you shared the link, but it has to be approved. Link to the stream or link to his channel? I'm going to scroll back up and try and catch up on some of these comments that I missed. Dale Wood, it's warm. That's really surprising. Huh. You can't find it on Facebook either. That's so weird. Hey, Fox Hill, sorry I can't stay, but I like the stream. Thanks, Jimmy H. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, Dale Wood, that's really surprising. The temperature dropped here today. It was down in the 30s in Indiana. So, Jay's Catfishing says, how's everyone doing? Snow here in North Dakota. Yeah, I bet. Okay, it has to be a mod that shares it. Mo Homesteading. Thank you for pointing that out. My moderators aren't showing up here. Okay, there's one. Texas Kayak Adventures. If you can, hop over to Facebook and Gee Custom Calls, GEE Custom Calls, and try and share that link if you can. Fidalgo Vapes. You have come a long way. I remember when you started. Fidalgo Vapes, are you friends with my brother? that name sounds familiar, and with the vape thing, my brother vapes, so I not sure. But yeah, my channel's come a long way from the beginning. The beginning, I was very awkward, and I'm still really awkward. I'm not a super outgoing guy, but I'm better than I was when I started. That's for sure. Hey, Mason. Hey, buddy, you want to come in here for a minute? Come on, they want to see you. Jamie's Little Farmstead says it's hot here in Louisiana. I bet it is. Where are you at in Louisiana, Jamie? Okay, Fidalgo Vapes, you're friends with my brother. Cool. Glad to have you. I haven't seen you in a while, bud. Yeah, I don't remember when you were around, Fidalgo. I was probably less than 100 subs. But yeah, we've done better. Texas Kayak, thank you so much for sharing that. All right, guys. Big John, send it out in the chat. Giddy Up Gal says always awkward. Yeah. J-Dubs, you're not a mod. I need to add more mods. I only have like 3, I think. Tubby Guy's not in here tonight. I believe he was busy. I was texting him earlier today. What's up, Coffee? Glad to have you back. Lauren N says always weird. Same here. Livonia, 81 degrees here right now. Holy cow, Jamie. And it's still winter. Gosh, it's got to be hot there in the summer. Jeez, I can't. Lauren N, you'll be a mod too? Cool. Thank you. I'll have to do that. I might be able to do that right now. Don't know. We'll try. Nope. Yeah, okay, I can add you guys right now. I just added somebody, I think Mo, because I accidentally clicked on her. But I'm going to add a few people anyways. Mo's a really good mod. I think I was one of your first subscribers. It's been fun to watch you grow. Thanks, Fidalgo. I really appreciate that, man. I feel like the channel's grown a lot, you know, outside of just obviously the sub count and all that stuff. But yeah, J-Dub, I didn't know that either. It makes sense, though. Over here, buddy. It makes sense that a mod would have to drop the link. Oh, what's up, little fox? Did you say hi to everybody? That's a fake laugh. Come here. They want to say hi, little fox. I'll be one if you let me. Dirtnap Mafia. Okay, Carly Dorning, there's the man of the hour. Yep. There he is, Carly. This little fox. Lauren Ann says, hi, little fox. Say hi, Lauren. Say hi, Carly.
Hi, Johnny.
Say hi, Heaven Bound.
Where are you?
They're over here. They're talking. We can't see them. They can see us, but we can't see them. We have the hardest job right now. Their job's easy. They can just sit back and relax. Are you being a baby right now? Oh, hey. I'm gonna keep it off. Show them what you found. Guys, we're gonna have a new video, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. But we found another shed. Woo! Yeah.
What's happening?
It's right behind Daddy, right here. See?
Can you drop it?
I can. Hey, be careful and don't poke me, okay? Okay. Jay's Catfishing says 43 degrees here, a little bit of coronavirus. Well, that's no good. J-Dub says, what's up? He says, what's up, little fox? All right, you running? All right, see ya. He tells everyone to hit that button. That's right. He says, thank you for subbing and thumbs up. Yeah, Giddy Up Gal and New Shed is always fun. Careful. What's crazy is it's always it seemed like I probably drove by that shed. Hey, stop saying that, please.
Are you crazy?
You don't need to call people crazy. That's not very nice. Here, run to Mama, please. You got a booger. Yuck. Come on. Go to Mama, please. Kiss me. Love you, Bubby. Cannonball. Lauren N says, don't poke the fox. Yeah. Fidalgo, yeah, I'll probably be doing more hiking videos, but the problem with those is when I originally did them, my following my community of people on my channel was very small, and those videos did horrible. People did not seem to care for them, which I don't blame them. Just me walking and talking. But I'll probably do some hiking videos, but I can't promise anything. But I would like to do more. But okay, so we got way off track, and I've been doing this all day. So Devin Gee, guys, hopefully you guys hit him up on Facebook if you have Facebook. Some people might not have Facebook, and that's okay. Devin is going to be producing handmade custom pot calls for me at a very, very, very fair price. Devin and I worked together last season during turkey season. He was the pro staff manager for Dirt Nap Calls. And if you've been with me since last spring, which is when I started my channel, you may know that I was pro staffing for Dirt Nap Calls. And Devin Gee was the pro staff manager. Seems like a very nice guy. He supports our police. That whole company does. His company also, they are very friendly to first responders, which for me is the cool part. You know, they're made in America. They're made in New York. So we got a few New York guys in here. They're made right there in New York. Can't remember where off the top of my head, but he says you have to grow your following before you can do certain videos. That's right, J-Dub. Yeah. And I was just experimenting with whatever at the time because I want my channel to be everything outdoors, basically. But so you guys might be able to see, you should be able to see my, gosh, what's the name? My YouTube profile picture. One of the pot calls is going to be that on a black, kind of a natural or a black background. And then my old logo, it's the same Fox logo, but it'll say Fox Hill Outdoors, and that will be an entire white call. I don't have a picture yet because he hasn't started turning them yet. He's going to start turning these pot calls for me on Monday because he's working this weekend. But he's going to start turning me some pot calls. So again, these are handmade and they're custom. One's just going to have the Fox. The other's going to have the Fox with Fox Hill Outdoors. And I'm going to be selling these. I'm going to be giving these away for different milestones. These are going to be awesome calls. They're glass. And when we're done with this stream, if you're interested in pot calls and you just want to know what they sound like when Devin makes them, definitely go check out his channel. He has a few sound profiles on there. So, all right, I'm way behind. Lauren N says, we got baby goats, and then the message disappeared. Dirt Nap Mafia says, I found him. Thank you. Where's Lauren at? She said, we got baby goats in about a month too. Sweet, Lauren. We've been having a bunch of baby goats. Lauren N says, I also need to get a video of on the bunnies. How many bunnies do you have, Lauren N? I know you have a ton of other critters. Lauren N, or Dale says to Lauren, ours are all kitted out. We only have 6 mamas. Dale, what kind of goats do you have? My mom says we've had 36 baby goats over the last month and a half, and more to come. Lauren N says she has about 10 or so rabbits, need to be cold, and some will be added. Cool. Lauren, 35. I missed something there. Adventures we were watching yesterday. It was really good. Oh. Mo Homesteading says that's a lot of goats. Yes, it is. Too many goats. Too many. So yeah, we're gonna have pot calls, and I'm gonna have a link to every single turkey related video from now on. Will have a link to my specific pot calls, and they're gonna be $30. If you go to Walmart and you try and pick up a glass pot call, you're going to spend about $30. The cheaper stuff, you might get for 15 or 20, but we're talking about a handcrafted wood glass pot call. High quality, very, very high quality calls. So I'm very excited that Devin was so eager and willing to work with me. Wild Bill says, well, later and later Fox and everyone. See you, Wild Bill Wilt. What? Where'd he go? I'm so far behind. I'm missing you guys. I'm sorry. So sorry. Michigan Great Outdoors says, crazy how many pages in this live stream I'm watching now. Yeah, Michigan Great Outdoors. That's a cool thing about meeting new people in these streams. You get to find new channels. I was texting you like a week or two ago. I prefer the smaller channels. It's just more real. One like huge, they seem to lose touch in my opinion. Not every big channel loses touch, but a lot of them seem to. Plus, after you've been doing this for years, you probably run out of things. Dirtnap Mafia says, I got to run, guys. Thank you for the new subs. Y'all have a great night. Thanks, Dirtnap Mafia, for stopping in. Yeah, J-Dubs, there are going to be some awesome giveaways. Yeah, Texas, Big John, Texas Kayak Adventures. That is a good price. It really is. He's selling them to me at wholesale price, so the same price that he sells them to sporting goods stores. So, yeah, it's definitely a good price. Not sure how many people in here are like custom pot call collectors or anything like that, if anybody in here. But let's see. I just bought one for $50, and then I have another one. It's actually in my car right now. It was $75. These glass custom pot calls run anywhere from $100 to $200. So $30 is a heck of a deal. He's just trying to grow his business, supports our police and other first responders, made in upstate New York. So he's a good dude. He's definitely a good dude. I've known him for a little over a year. Michigan Great Outdoors says 30. I'll buy one 100%. You the man. Yeah, Michigan Great Outdoors. Once I get a sample picture, I'll make sure that I do a video on it, but I'll send you a text directly. Dale Wood says, I'm going to have to do a bomb giveaway at the rate y'all are going. Yeah, Dale. It is a good way to grow your channel. Dale, let me look it up real quick. I can't remember off the top of my head. Chip, if you guys know Chip, Wild About Being Outdoors, he actually just texted me and says, hey, buddy, sorry I can't make the live. He doesn't have the internet where he is currently. So Chip wanted to stop in and say, hey, for those of you who know Chip. Give me a second, guys. I'm looking up something for Dale Wood. I might have to look up his personal page. Trying to find it, Dale. He doesn't have his location on here, but I can see one of the places that he checked in at was Johnston, New York. Another place he checked in was Utica, but I can't see exactly where he is. I'm gonna look in one more spot. Okay, Stratford, New York. That's where his company is located, is what it says. He just started this company in 2019. So like I said, he's new, but he is very good. Very good. And I also said he's a pro staff member for Mossy Oak. So he's legit, you know. He's definitely legit. Okay. Dale Woody's 2 hours south of you. Would you still consider that upstate New York? I consider everything north of the city as upstate New York. J-Dub says, I'll take 5. 5 what? Lauren N says, good price. I need to scroll up real quick and catch up. Jay's catfishing hit up Dirt Nap, it looks like. Giddy Up Gal Gypsy Adventure says, I'm small and I work my tail off keeping up with the channels I sub to. Yeah, it gets busy. Mom says, yes, Mo, we have lots of goats. Lauren in with pets, and all we have 320 animals, and she does the rolling eyes emoji. Yeah, that's a little bit excessive, Lauren. You're busy. Trapped with Sean Bentley. I'm in to buy one too. Cool. That's awesome. Thank you, Bentley. Sean Bentley. J-Dubs, you'll take 5. Are you talking about the personalized calls? That'd be insane if you did. Yeah. It's cool of you to let him know. Chip is all. Oh, Chip, Mo, and J-Dubs. Yeah, Chip's a really nice guy. I'm so glad that I think he came to my channel from coffee, I believe. Chip is a great supporter, and he seems like just such a legitimate and like just honest person. I really enjoy texting him from time to time. But, oh, and that's the other thing I was going to talk about tonight. I got a little distracted like always. I'm always distracted, guys. Chip and I will be hunting together in Maryland. So I'm really excited about that. I'll probably do a majority of the filming and stuff for reasons, but Chip says he just gets nervous when he turkey hunts. He has a hard time filming. So I'll probably do the filming, but you'll see Chip and I doing a collab, which is really cool. I'm really excited to meet him, like face to face. Giddy Up Gal Gypsy Adventure says, well, darn, I wish you lots of growth and friends. I need to get ready for my live. Y'all have a great night. Thank you, Giddy Up Gal. Have fun in your live stream. J-Dub says, that's awesome that companies are reaching out to you. Yeah, and I knew Devin, like I said, I knew Devin before. He's in here right now. What's up, Devin Gee? Hopefully you've been in here for a little bit. We already talked about you. There he is right there, guys. That's Devin Gee. He's going to be the guy producing these handmade custom pot calls for us. Slayer Mike says, my video keeps buffering. Hopefully it's not my connection. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, though. Coffee says, Chip is an awesome guy. You'll have fun hunting with him. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, Coffee. That'll be like the week after you and I hunt together. Yeah, Michigan Great Outdoors. J-Dub does run a nice live stream. But to answer your question, J-Dub, yeah, I've known Devin for a little over a year when I joined Dirt Nap Calls Pro Staff. All right. Slayer Mike, are you having better luck with the stream now? Oh, wow, we dropped down to 13. People left to go see Giddy Up. Well, that's good. Fun, but great seeing everyone. Nick Pixel, I'm sorry I didn't say hello from the beginning. I must have missed you. Been very busy. But glad to have you in the stream, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so my screen is being a little delayed, so I'm not surprised if people are having problems. Great Outdoors. Yeah, Slayer Mike was in here earlier. I already said hey to him, but I'll say hey again to Slayer Mike. He's a good dude. Nick Pixel. J-Dubs, catch you later, bro. Sweet. Buffering here. Okay. We're having technical difficulties on my end, it looks like. Shame. hopefully it comes back around. Nick Pixel, he says it's okay, no problem, friend. Slayer Mike says, now this virus thing is going on. The wife is working from home for a while, so I can get out and hopefully put a video up every 3 days. That'd be good, Slayer Mike. It's not good that the virus is going around, but it's good that you can get out and make some more videos. Everybody's saying what's up to Nick. Asher, is Asher in here? Oh, there he is. What's up, Asher Brothers? How you doing, buddy? Texas says, I'm missing everything, editing today's video now. That's all good. Coffee says it's good on his end. That's good. Jay's Catfishing just picked up Asher Outdoors. Pick up. Everybody hit up each other. Asher Outdoors, he's a young man, but he puts out good trapping content, and I'm going to steal his style. I already said it in another stream. I'm going to steal the way he produces his videos during the trapping season. Uh-oh, my battery's low. Guys, let me run get, what's that? Just made a weird noise. Let me run get a charger cord just in case people want to stay in here a little bit longer. Okay. And we have power. Oh my gosh, I hit everything. I got this table so close. Couch here. I got to. Okay. Let me get up here real quick. Michigan Grid Outdoors says the internet sucks. Yeah, it did ruin your first live stream. But your second one, the quality was on point. Sound, visual, everything was great. Glad they finally fixed it. Slayer Mike says, I subbed you long ago. Just looked and didn't have the bell on. That's okay. I don't know if the bell really matters outside of like catching live streams and catching videos early. I don't know if it helps the algorithms or anything. I don't know anything about it. But J-Dubs, you're 3 videos ahead now. Nice. Yeah, J-Dubs, Ridge Life, he stops in here and he's like 3 weeks ahead on videos. He posts a lot though. He posts like every day almost. That's how I was when I first started. Well, thank you, Slayer Mike. Really appreciate that. Michigan Great Outdoors says, hey, Asher, he just hit him up. Sweet. Thanks, Michigan Great Outdoors. Lauren N says, I'm probably $1 million behind. J-Dub says, let's go, let's grow. J-Dub said, or I'm sorry, Jay's Catfishing says, whoever don't God, let me know so I can get your channel and get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Jake Ramsey saying, what's up to Coffee? And Mo. That was Tomal's coyote that he snared I showed in my video today. Oh, Tomal snared that? That's awesome. Does he ever post on his channel, Coffee? I know he has a channel and he has some subscribers, but I don't know if he's ever, in the year that I've been subbed to him, I don't think he's posted that I can see or remember. J-Dub says, I did the daily uploads a while back. It's hard to keep up for long. Yeah, it definitely is, J-Dub. Definitely is. You run out of ideas and you realize that you should probably slow down. Michigan Grid Outdoors, what I do is you have to copy that, or you have to type the name word for word, letter for letter. So Jake Ramsey, you would capitalize the J, space, capitalize the R, and you'd have to spell everything correctly. I don't know if there's another way of doing it. Yeah, Jake Ramsey says at Michigan Great Outdoors. I don't know how you do that either, unless you just type it. Oh, cool. Thanks, Mo. There you go, Michigan Great Outdoors. Mo just said you type the at symbol, and then the person's name will pop up. That's cool. I've never tried that. So, Mo, does that work on cell phones and computers? Yeah. Don't know. 40 minutes already. You guys are killing it. Okay. Jake says, yes, Mo is right. I did want to clarify something. It says, Michigan Great Outdoors says, doesn't do that on my phone. Yeah. I try and watch your guys' streams on the computer when I can. Sometimes I have to put them on my phone, though. It's just easier on the computer, to type back to people. Jake says, computer only for me. Says J-Dub says, Mo, it doesn't work like that on phones or iPad, I'm guessing. It'll show up to us on computers, but not on phones or iPads. That's good to know. That is good to know. We still got 16 people and 24 thumbs up. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Really, the main point of this stream, and I wish that I had an example to show you, but by next Friday, I'm sure that I'll have an example. So those calls, they're not only are they going to be good looking, they're going to be great sounding, and ultimately that's what matters. They're high quality. They're definitely high quality call. The call that I just ordered from Devin like 3 days ago, that's a $50 call. And that's just one of his standard calls. So the fact that I'm going to be able to sell these calls to you guys for $30 plus shipping is great. That's really a good deal. Michigan Great Outdoors figured it out. Good job. I did want to clarify something. Michigan Great Outdoors and I mentioned something, I think 2 streams ago. We were talking about aging turkeys, and I wanted to clarify something. I knew this beforehand, but I actually saw an article today, and it reminded me that I wanted to bring it up again. You can age a turkey. You can age them from their spurs. You cannot age the bird based off of its fan or by its body size. The most accurate way to field age a turkey is by its spurs. Anything, obviously we all know anybody who turkey hunts. He says he jumped on the computer. Anybody that turkey hunts knows the difference between a Jake and a Tom, okay? A Jake has an immature fan, so its fan feathers go like this, and then it kicks up right in the middle. So it runs just like that. It's weird looking. A mature bird will have an entire fan that is solid. It's a nice half circle. But you cannot judge outside of that. You cannot judge a bird based off of its age. A Jake is obvious because a Jake has an immature fan. They have an immature bird. They're beards. They have immature beards. They're short to next to nothing to maybe 5-6 inches. I'll read that in a second. So, and then their spurs will be little nubs, basically little black nubs, or they may not have spurs at all yet. Now, anything outside of that. So if a bird has a full fan and it has, an 8-inch beard or more, or it has 3/4 inch or greater spurs, that is a mature bird. And I can't remember the exact ranges, but I think they said 3/4 of an inch to an inch, you're looking at basically like a year-old bird. from 1 inch to 1 1.25 inches, you're looking at a 2-year-old bird. And anything greater than 1 1/4 inches, you're talking 3 or 4 years old. And I wanted to clarify that because Michigan Great Outdoors and I I called people stupid who were saying, oh, it's a 3-year-old, based off of, they're basing it off of the body and the fan. You can't age them based off their bodies and fans. The only way to age them is based off their spurs. So I did want to clarify that I said something that was wrong, but I didn't clarify what I was trying to say. So hopefully that makes sense. If you guys remember that stream, probably not, because it doesn't matter. But I did want to clarify that I said something I didn't really mean to say, if that makes sense. Okay. Now I'm going to catch back up with all these now that I've rambled for 5 minutes. Someone told me the other day my turkey from 2019 wasn't mature. I told him to go F himself. Michigan Great Outdoors, did it have a full fan? Did it have spurs? Did it have a beard? Jake Ramsey says, weight and beard don't matter to me. Spurs, that's the most important thing. Jake, I used to be big into the beards. I wanted birds with long beards, but really, once you get a couple birds with really nice spurs, the spurs are sweet. Jake, you've killed 2 with 1 5/8 of an inch. Dang. That's awesome. So that would definitely be like a 3-year-old bird. Michigan Great Outdoors, yeah. And I'm the same way. If I see a beard, I'm not gonna wait till he's at 10 yards and try and get my binoculars up to look at his spurs to make sure that they're 1 inch and 1/8. As soon as I see he has a mature fan and a mature beard, he's not walking away without being slung over my back like yonder. And that's how I judge a bird. As soon as I see that beard and that fan, if I know they're mature, they're going down. They're coming back to the house with me. That's just my philosophy. It's not about meat. It's just about, being out and experiencing. A bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush, right? JW says, I'm a meat hunter, old, young, as long as it's got meat. Yeah, they all got meat. Jake says, I'm hoping to edit a video here tonight. You better not, Jake. You're at work. JW says, I did that last night. A Jake on the last day of season. Yeah, Michigan Great Outdoors, I'm way more likely to shoot a Jake if I'm hunting out of state. In the state of Indiana, I've only shot 1 Jake. Last year in Nebraska alone, I shot 2 Jakes. In Kansas, I shot 2 Jakes. In South Dakota, I shot a Jake. I was just I was slaying the Jakes last year because that's all we were seeing. We were only seeing Jakes. And I guess I could have been more patient, but again, a bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. So I killed more Jakes last year than I have the rest of my life combined. So it was a weird year, but this year, hopefully, long beards. Yeah, I think that's is that 5 Jakes that I just counted? Yeah, I killed 7. 5 of them were Jakes. It's crazy. I can't believe looking back at last year was just a weird year. Put out bad info on the interweb, now taking full responsibility. Oh, yeah, Jada, I put out bad information on the internet because I was having an internal thought and I didn't fully think before I spoke. But yeah, every day. Oh, thanks, Michigan Great Outdoors. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that made it into a video. It'll be in some of my turkey videos when I'm like packing up, like at the start of videos and stuff. I'm going to add that. Whitebone says, okay, I killed a bird last year that had a full fan, 11-inch beard, but only had 3/4-inch spurs. Yeah, I agree with Jake Ramsey here. It's probably a 1-year-old bird. 11-inch beard's a heck of a beard. That's a great beard. But you can age them off the spurs. You can't age them off the beards. Yep, exactly. He says the spurs was like rounded. So is that a young or old bird? Just curious since you're talking about aging birds. Yeah, whitebone. The older a turkey gets, he will have a sharper spur, and they may or may not have a slight curve to them. That's why they call them hooks. You know, they're shaped like this instead of like that. Like that, not that. Jake says 2-year-old. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2-year-old. Jake, yeah, sorry, 2-year-old. And that range for 1-year-old to 2-year-old is very close. Thank you for correcting me, Jake. I misread. Yeah, I always misspeak. Yeah, a 1-year-old is a Jake. Yeah. Thanks, Jake. I did misspeak again. That's what I do. That's all I do on this channel, guys. 1 year would be a Jake. A 2-year-old would be the first year of maturity. Let's just say that. A 2-year-old bird is a Tom. See, Jake, what I was saying was I was thinking Jake, 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old. Big John with Texas Kayak Adventure says, thanks everybody that subbed, new subs. I really need watch time. Thank you ahead of time. If you guys have some free time, Texas Kayak, come here, buddy. Come here. Texas Kayak is looking for people to run his playlist. Find his longest playlist. If you're in the kitchen cooking and you got your laptop, open up one of his longer playlists, click play all, let it play, help this guy get his watch hours. J-Dub says, ever seen a hen with a beard? Yes, J-Dubs. Yes. In 2018, when I was trying to complete my single season Grand Slam, I saw my first in-person hen with a beard, and that was in Florida. I almost shot her because it would have been my first Osceola, and it would have been my first hey buddy, come here, please. And it would have been my first bearded hen. I have mixed feelings about shooting bearded hens. I'm sure I will at some point. Hey, don't lose that. That's daddy's. It's called a trap tag. Yeah, J-Dub. He's trying to show off your trap tag, J-Dub. All right, do not lose it, okay? Daddy wants it. It's mine. Yeah, you're right. Coon Valley Outdoors, what's up? Glad to have you. Texas Kayak Adventure says 531. He needs 531 watch hours. But yeah, J-Dub, it's pretty common there. That's cool. And then last year, J-Dub, the two guys that I took with me to South Dakota and Nebraska, as soon as they got back home to Indiana, they each killed a bearded hen on the exact same property back-to-back days, which that's not that common in our area. Be careful down there, okay? Okay, thank you. So yeah, definitely been seeing quite a few of those recently. Okay, I gotta scroll back up. I missed something here. Coon Valley Outdoors says, hey, seen your fur selling video. Well, Coon Valley Outdoors, I hope you enjoyed it. Raymond Williams. Where are you at, Raymond Williams? All right, hey, Bobby, you're being a little loud, okay? Hey, can you try and be a little quieter? Thank you. Okay. Jake Ramsey says, I have a few on camera that have beards. Sweet. Raymond Williams, I already answered. Migratory says, my taxidermist has a hen with a beard and a double bearded turkey. That's awesome. You know, a lot of people on Facebook specifically gave me a little bit of crap for not getting my single season Grand Slam birds mounted. It's expensive, guys. I mean, if you're talking $600 a bird, that's $2,400 for just my Grand Slam. I don't have that kind of money. And it's definitely not going to be my last Grand Slam, and definitely not my last single season Grand Slam. I'm gonna definitely do that again in the future. My goal right now, for anybody who doesn't know, my goal going forward is to hunt in new states every single year, to eventually knock out every single state in the United States that has turkeys. The only state that does not have turkeys is Alaska, and I believe they're trying to reintroduce them. Hey, you're being a little loud, okay? If you're going to play, you got to play quiet. Thanks, buddy. He's trying to turkey call. Daddy needs to work on this call. It doesn't have any chalk on it because I haven't chalked it yet. It's just sitting in here as decoration. Please be careful, okay? Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Coffee says, everyone, let's help Texas Kayak Adventures. Okay. We just brought in a lamb having issues with it. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Lauren. Are you guys medicating it? All right. Not right now, okay? All right. J-Dub says, VA has a lot, man. I'll set you up with a room if you need one. I really appreciate that. I typically car camp. Saves me money. Who's your hunter? What's up, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Lauren N says, I'd rather not say on chat. I'm in the East.
Okay, good.
My son being silly. Lauren N, did I ask you where you were at, or did somebody else? Okay, I missed something. Okay, Cooper Family Homestead says, hey, everyone. Sorry I'm way behind. Way behind here. Nova Scotia. Wow, okay, cool. So we got a few Canadians. That's really cool. Michigan Great Outdoors is 4 away from 550. Make sure you guys hit up Michigan Great Outdoors. Oh, in Michigan, I saw like 10 minutes before this stream, I saw your post, your video, but I didn't click on it because I knew I was going live. Excuse me. But I will, I'll definitely watch that after this. Guys, hit up Michigan Great Outdoors. He's a great friend of the channel. He will hit you back as well. Whitebone says, migratory, I killed a bearded hen last year, but never a double-bearded bird. Double beards are really common in the South. Birds in the South typically have longer beards, it seems like, from what I've seen online. And I've never hunted in the South other than Florida. But southerly birds, I have a Facebook friend from Georgia, and majority of the birds he kills are 12-inch beards, 11 and 12-inch beards. It's just really common in the South. Don't know why that is, but probably the climate and their not the habitat, but their what they can forage, their diets. J-Dub says, I'm not a turkey hunter. What's the Grand Slam? Okay, J-Dub, the just straight Grand Slam, there's 4 subspecies of wild turkeys, 4 main subspecies. Where you're at, they're the Easterns. That's the most common bird, and they cover a majority of the United States have Eastern wild turkeys. In the mountain ranges, and some of the plain states like Nebraska, you can find Merriam's wild turkeys. They're mostly known as like a mountain bird. I got my first Merriam's in the Black Hills of South Dakota. It's called Black Hills, but I consider it more kind of mountainy. It's really, really rocky, hilly terrain. The Osceola is only found in the state of Florida, but I believe they may have changed it from Osceola turkey to Florida turkey. So basically they broadened the parameters. So the difference between Eastern and Merriam's is Easterns have what's called bronze. Their back feathers are bronze. So this is really confusing for people who are new or don't care, but the color spectrum for the turkey's tail feathers are bronze to buff. Buff is like this right here. It's real white. So white, buff means white. Easterns, they have really bronze tail feathers, whereas Merriam's have really buff tail feathers. The Rio Grande turkeys are found in places like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, other kind of westernly states. And the Rio Grandes are kind of a mix between bronze and buff. They're like right in the middle of that color spectrum, and they don't have nearly as much buff in their tail feathers. The Florida turkey, the Osceola, the only difference between an Osceola turkey and an Eastern is the true Osceola turkey, the wing feathers, they're barred on an Eastern. Your typical turkey has bars, white, black, white, black, white, black. And I don't have a feather near me. No, I got one. I got a bunch in the other room. But they're white and black and they're barred. So the only difference between a true Osceola and an Eastern is the bars are more broken. So you'll find more black in your wing feathers than you will find white, basically. Sorry if that was confusing. That was a lot of words that I just spit at you guys. I'm so sorry. Cooper Family Homestead says, hey to Migratory Game. Jake, you got your first Merriam's mounted. Did you get that in Colorado? Is that what you said? I want to hunt in Colorado. Obviously, it's one of my states I want to. Texas Kayak Adventures, he says, who can spend $2,400 on mounts? You'd be surprised. Deer to me, they're worth it because you can get them from $300 to $500. But one turkey's $600 to $1,000. That's a lot of money. So for me, it's not worth it until I get one that's like really good, got really good hooks. Like Jake Ramsey said, he had 2 with 1 5/8 spurs. I probably would have got one of those mounted, me personally, because that's a heck of a spur. Cooper Family Home says, come to West Virginia, buddy. We have a huge amount of turkeys on our new lease. And guys, I didn't tell, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. You too, J-Dubs, for offering to bring me to Virginia. I didn't make that little announcement to try and get people to invite me to their properties. I hunt mostly public land, and I like doing it that way. It's more of a challenge for me. I would be happy to meet some of you guys and hunt with you. If you'd like to do that, I would, but I didn't make that announcement to get you guys to give me free hunting spots. Nebraska. Okay, Jake. Yeah, those Merriams are really cool. Jake, how did your Merriams look? Was it kind of dirty or was it really buff? Because I've seen the Nebraska Merriams. Some of them, they're like a hybrid between the Rio and the Merriam. I still consider them a Merriam, but there's a big difference. If you find a Merriam that's like truly a Merriam and it's pure, it'll have really buff feathers, really white feathers, and they're just gorgeous. Michigan Great Outdoors. Yeah, it can't hurt to have a few more options, but I'm not trying to extort you guys for that reason. Ridge Life. Where's he at? I saw him there. Ridge Life. He says, sorry, it was too big, Lauren. Okay, I'm way behind. I must have missed you earlier, Ridge Life. He says, good lesson there, buddy. J-Dub says, the bar feathers are what I use on my cat sets. Yeah, J-Dubs, those are the wing feathers. So the reason why they lose those so much is because when the toms, they strut, they puff up, they actually drag their feathers across the ground. And in really exposed dirt areas, J-Dub, maybe on like your logging road that goes up the mountain, you might see little like cuts in your dirt. And that's where they've been in full strut and turning and dragging their wings. And when you find those feathers, if the tips are broke off, that's because it's a strutter. It's a longbeard, a tom. Okay. Lauren says, Tim, I forgot to tell you, I got my shirt the other day. Awesome shirt, although it's too big for me. I'm very small, so I gave it to my brother, and he loves it. Is that the shirt from Ridge Life? I didn't know his name was Tim, I guess. What's up, Ridge Life? Glad to see you in here. Sorry that I missed you. I was talking, and I get distracted. Okay. Migratory says, I've spent $1,600 on all my duck mounts. How many duck mounts do you have, Migratory? Bird mounts are just expensive in general. Even smaller birds like ducks, they're expensive. Jake says, I was young and poor back then. I hear you. I'm both of those things. I don't feel as young as I am. Migratory says it's $425 for a full strut mount. For your taxidermist, you're going to have to, Migratory, I want you to comment on one of my videos, his name. That way I can go find him, because that's really cheap. I've never seen somebody do a turkey for that price. Most of them start at like $6 and then they go up. So that $425 is really, really good. Okay, Jake says he killed 2. One was really white. The other was mostly a cross. Isn't it so weird that you can hunt the exact same property and you can kill 2 completely different color phased birds? Color phase isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. The Tinker's Wife says, hope to catch more of your live next time. Got to take off here. Good night. Tinker's Wife, glad you stopped by. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Michigan Great Outdoors. I'm definitely going to extort you for spots next year. But yeah, no, I want to hit up Michigan and Ohio. I'm so all over the place because there's so many states I need. So right now my plan for this year, as I've told you, I think twice, not tonight, but I will be going to Maryland, which is a new state for me, with Chip, wild about being outdoors. Then I'll be going to Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So I can knock off 4 brand new states this year alone. And if I have time, I may stop in New York. New York is like a backup plan for me, and I'll be hunting public land there as well. Excuse me. 7 ducks. Migratory had 7 ducks. Jake Ramsey says, who's from West Virginia? Sorry, guys, I have the hiccups. If you were in here earlier, I mentioned that. So it's really getting to me. Jake says, who's from West Virginia in here? He's close to Wheeling. I believe it was Cooper Family Homestead, Jake. Not 100% on that. Devin Gee says $800 minimum for his taxidermist. $800. That's insane. Gosh, I don't understand why they're so expensive. Devin Gee, I will be in Maryland the 28th and 29th, I believe, or the 29th and 30th of April. I can't remember. Let me look. I think it's the 29th and 30th. I'll be in Maryland of April. That's when I'll be hunting with Chip, wild about being outdoors, doing a collab with him. Michigan Great Outdoors says, Fox Hill, I'll show you some good areas. I'll hit you back in deer season when I come down to hunt Indiana. Sweet. Sounds good. Jake says, we might get together this year, Jeff. We'll see when it gets closer. Sweet. Migratory says, I think his link is in the description on the video of me giving Dad his wood duck. Okay. I'll go back and look for that. Yeah, Jake, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it was Cooper Family Homestead. Coffee, I have mixed feelings about that comment. He says it's crazy the price taxidermists charge. Yes and no. Doing a deer is a lot more easy. than doing birds. I follow, I think his name is Randall Robbins on Facebook. He's an Indiana boy for Hoosier Hunter and for You Coffee. But Randall Robbins Taxidermy is his Facebook page. And this guy does everything, and he does high quality work. So he does stuff ranging from, like your basic deer mounts to like deer mounts that you want to professional. Might be coronavirus, not the hiccups. Yeah. Yeah. So the reason, and I forgot to mention this, the reason why we're doing the Friday Night Live on Saturday is because I was having a lot of problems with my wisdom tooth yesterday, it was really swollen, my gums. I need to have a surgery to get them cut out, but I'm waiting till after turkey season. But I need to get this, it's the bottom left one in particular. So that's why we didn't do the live last night. I was in so much pain. I didn't feel like trying to talk to you guys. Michigan Great Outdoors says, my taxidermist charges $600 for a deer, which is nuts. They look good and they last. Yeah, $600 for a deer is a little bit high. Usually they run, $350 up. J-Dubs, your mom is a dentist? That's cool. Does she do like oral surgery? Because that's what I need. Migratory, yeah, I'll definitely do that. $225 for ducks, $325 for geese, and $425 for turkey. That's a really good price. That's the cheapest I've ever heard of for birds. But back to coffee, each taxidermist is more skilled, just like with any skilled labor. You're going to have your guys who do super high quality work, and they deserve to be paid for their years of experience. Randall Robbins is a good example of that. Check him out on Facebook, Coffee. If you're still in here, check out Randall Robbins. He does live videos all the time, and he does extremely high quality work. Yeah, Migratory, I'll check him out. Jake Ramsey says, mine does too, Michigan Great Outdoors. So 15 deer heads is $9,000. Okay, Coffee. I think it's Randall Robbins. That's on Facebook. He does live videos all the time. I think he's on vacation this week, so you won't see any. But he does high quality work. And one thing that's cool about him, Coffee, is he explains why that is. He uses high quality materials, high quality products. So you're paying for a mount like somebody said, it's a mount that's going to last you. Everybody's seen those low quality deer mounts that go bad after a few years, and that's because they're using lower quality products. So guys like Randall Robbins, he takes great pride in his stuff, and he sometimes gets offended when people lowball him because he knows what he's worth, and he's not going to take less than what he's worth, which more power to him. I respect him for putting his foot down. But he charges fair prices. He's, like I said, he starts low and works high depending on what you want. Whitebone says, Migratory, I'll definitely let him know. Good. Migratory says, I like knowing the mounts I get won't draw bugs. Yeah, if they get bugs, you're in trouble. Michigan Great Outdoors, your guy takes 15 months. Yeah. It seems like wait times are getting longer and longer too. Whitebone says, my taxidermist doesn't use freeze-dried heads. I think they look better with them, though, more realistic. Yeah, the freeze-dried heads they're definitely more realistic. I was just at Hoosier Trapper Supply, and I actually went in the back and looked at their mounts, watching them painting freeze-dried turkey heads. That it was so cool. Yeah, Michigan Great Outdoors, exactly. They're accepting too many jobs, and it backs them up. But at the same time, you can't blame them, because also Michigan Great Outdoors, a majority of your taxidermists, they will wait. What they'll do is they'll wait till they have a handful of mounts, and then they'll send them to a tannery. Or the other end of that is maybe the tannery has to have, let's say, 300 deer capes. But until they get 300 deer capes to tan, they will not tan them. So if, as a taxidermist, you send in a dozen, they might not throw them in their tannery. They might not tan them at the tannery for several more days or several more weeks, because it's not as efficient for them to lose money on their tanning solutions. And I thought that was interesting. I actually learned that from Randall Robbins. I think it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Jake Ramsey, Migratory Games duck mount. Is that his video, Jake? Is that Migratory's video, or is that the link to the taxidermist? I should say. The Wrights Trapping. What's up, buddy? Sorry if I missed you. Oh, he just got here. He says, howdy, y'all. Wrights Trapping coming to us from Washington State. Wrights Trapping, are you far enough away from all that corona? I know it's really bad up there. That's the video. Okay, thanks, Jake. Guys, if you're interested in high-quality bird mounts, ducks, geese, and turkeys for a fair price, go check out that video. And in that video, Migratory has his taxidermist tagged. Words are getting hard. Buckmaster, Michigan Great Outdoors says, Buckmaster Outdoors, hey, bud, I'm stopping by. Sweet. Buckmaster Outdoors, what are y'all up to? Were you not in here earlier? So I'll go over it again. Congratulations, 75 subscribers. Good job, Buckmaster. Guys, go check out Buckmaster. He'll hit you up back. He's looking to grow. He's got 75 subs. So Buckmaster, the big announcement that was made was a custom call maker. His call line is Gee Custom Calls, and I tagged it earlier in the video. He's going to be making custom glass pot calls for me with my channel logo, my current one and my old one. So one will just be the Fox logo on a natural or a black background, and then my other one will be my old logo, and it'll say Fox Hill Outdoors with my logo in the middle, and that'll be on a white background. They'll both be glass. Both options will be glass, and I'll be selling those for $30, which is a very good price if you know anything about custom wood, handcrafted, hand-turned pot calls. $30 a pop. He's not making any money off these. He has way more time in it than he's getting money out of it. So I really appreciate Devin for doing that for me. It's really good. He's helping me, and in return, we're going to help him. So where'd he go? Buckmaster, hit up Gee Custom Calls on Facebook. I know you're on Facebook because you're a young man. Gee Custom Calls. That's Gee Custom Calls on Facebook. He's got around 700 followers because he is a new call maker. He just started last year in 2019. I missed something there. Buckmaster, you're camping. Sweet. Thank you, Jake Ramsey, for typing. Yeah, that's right. Gee Custom Calls. His name is Devin Gee. Rice Trapping says, people are going crazy about that virus. I just stay away from everyone. Yeah, I would be too. Rice Trapping, you're in a pretty remote location of Washington, aren't you? Yeah, it's getting insane. I'm glad I don't live anywhere near a bigger city because people are going to the grocery store and just buying up all the toilet paper. And I have no idea what toilet paper has to do with the coronavirus, but you can't look at Facebook without seeing something about coronavirus. So I've tried to stay off Facebook. It's just annoying. Sodak Smacker says, hello. What's up, Sodak Smackers? How you doing tonight? Michigan Great Outdoor says, times like this, I wish I was more remote. Yep. You're 2 hours south of Seattle, writes. Migratory Walmart here is empty. Oh, my gosh. You're camping in a school bus, Buckmaster? That's really cool. I've always wanted to have a school bus. I know that sounds weird. I've always wanted to have a school bus converted to like a motorhome. I've always thought that would be just a really, really great idea. Coffee says we have 15 confirmed cases now in Indiana. Here in Ohio, they're saying school is most likely over until next fall. Yeah, Jake, I'm in the tri-state area, so I get mostly Cincinnati channels, and they're talking about shutting everything down. It's so crazy. Michigan Great Outdoor says, I have 6 people in my house. We spent $700 on supplies just to be prepared, mostly food, no toilet paper. Good, Michigan Great Outdoors. Glad to hear that you're buying stuff that'll keep you alive. Jake says, Walmart is effing crazy around here. Whitebone says, yeah, that Corona is getting annoying. They just called today and closed schools for the next 2 weeks. Are you coming here, little fox? Come back. Come back now. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Hurry up now. Oh. Woo! We got ourselves a little fox and some toys. Okay. No baby talk. You're not a baby. Michigan says, I wanted to be able to stay home for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, that's smart. Buckmaster says same, 2 weeks out. All right, don't touch the screen.
What?
Yeah, Coffee, they did cancel NASCAR for the next 2 weeks. I saw that too. I was supposed to go get CAT scan of my liver and stuff because something is wrong with it, but they canceled the CAT scan at the VA. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Wrights. Say hi, Jake. Come up here. I don't know if, come here, please. You're the one who's wanting to come in here and crash the stream. Say hi, Jake.
Hi, Jake. Goodbye.
Goodbye. He's going to go play. They should run NASCAR with no fans. That's what they're doing with some of these other sporting events. If they're not closing it down, they're just not allowing fans in. Virginia has 37 confirmed cases. Yeah, I think there's only 4 states that don't have it right now. Idaho, Alabama, maybe West Virginia, and then Mississippi. I might be wrong on Mississippi, but I think those other 3 were right. I definitely know that Alabama and South Dakota, or I'm sorry, Idaho. Hey, what? Don't kick my table, please. It's not stable. It's a piece of junk. Idaho and Alabama definitely don't have it, last I heard. Jake Ramsey says no spring sports in Ohio. The Rice Trapping says someone told me that the borders of Washington was closed. Holy cow. Good luck enforcing that. Everything in Texas is shut down for 2 weeks. Sodak Smackers, are you talking to me if I hunt, or are you talking to somebody else? Coffee says Alaska and Hawaii, believe, are clear. Yeah, that's right. Not Mississippi. It's Idaho, Alabama, Alaska, and then there's one more state, I think. I don't know. I thought Hawaii had a confirmed case. Maybe not. Jake Ramsey says, I hope they shut my work down for 2 weeks so I can shed, hunt, fish, and shoot rifles. Heck yeah. Sodak Smackers, are you new to the channel then? Sodak Smackers, yes, I do hunt. I am an avid turkey hunter. I travel all over to new states to hunt turkeys on public land. I have a deer head behind me, and then I also have a coyote that I tanned myself right back behind me. And then I also have a couple sheds from this year. But yes, I definitely do hunt Sodak smackers. I hunt deer and I hunt turkeys, and I'll kill every single coyote that I see. Sodak smackers, what states? I've been to South Dakota twice in 2018 and 2019. I was caught in the blizzard out there in mid-April. In 2018, I was stranded for 24 hours, and in 2019, I was only stranded, I think, 12 hours, 9 or 12 hours. But Sodak smackers, I hunted Indiana, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma last year for turkeys. Lisa B., that's my mom. She's a nurse. She says the numbers will likely double every 4 days. COVID-19 is a true threat, but like always, the media causes the chaos. And Mom and I have not had arguments, but we've had discussions about this. I'm not taking it as seriously because I know that it's a real thing, but the media is making it so much worse. The media is blowing this up so much that it's sending everybody into a panic, and I don't like that. Carly Dorning says 3 counties in Kentucky have schools shut down from last Thursday to April 20th. Wow. My school sucks. Buckmaster Outdoors, they overreact. Yeah, you came into my stream, and I'm from South Dakota. Sodak smackers. Oh, okay. I may have came to your channel from Migratory Game. I'm not sure on that. Sodak smackers. I believe Migratory Game may have done a shout out for you, and that's where I came from. But yes, I am an avid deer hunter, and I'm also an avid turkey hunter. Sodak smackers, I hunted the Black Hills last year. I think, yeah, that's right. Sodak, I mentioned that in my stream, or in your stream that I came into. The Rights Trapping says, Fox Hill, did you see that beaver trap I put a video up of? I got a beaver in 24 hours in it. The Rights Trapping, I have not seen that yet, but I think I said earlier, I'm a little bit behind. When did you post that, Rights Trapping? I'll go check that out after this. I need to watch some videos and get caught up. Yeah, Sodak Smacker says he's checking out Michigan Great Outdoors. Guys, check out Sodak Smackers. Sodak Smackers, hit these guys up in return. That's how we grow. Watch each other's videos, comment, leave a genuine comment. Let them know that you actually watched the video. Otherwise, anybody can go in and say, nice video. But if you let them know that you watched it by mentioning something throughout the video that you found relevant or good or exciting, let them know that. It makes us feel good as content creators to receive comments, genuine comments. All right, Lisa, Migratory says, Lisa, I hope it blows over soon. I feel like it's about to turn the world upside down. Yeah, Migratory, I'm with you on that. Michigan Great says, I'm not panicking, but I'm taking it more serious than a lot of folks. Just pays to be smart. Yeah, it does, Michigan Great Outdoors. Oh, Migratory, you haven't seen Sodak Smackers? Sodak Smackers, I don't know where I found your channel from. Maybe I just saw the name Sodak and I knew you were a South Dakotian. So I hit you up. Migratory, you've already got him? Migratory, I know you shouted out 3 or 4 younger men that were doing channels. I thought he was one of them, but maybe not. You posted it a couple days ago. It's a big, scary trap. The Rights Trapping, is this was that a homemade trap? Sodak Smackers, I will 100% be back to South Dakota. South Dakota is in my top 5 favorite states. South Dakota, Black Hills, down by Custer. I think I told you that in your stream. That's where I hunted, was kind of towards Custer. I didn't hunt in Custer, but I hunted just north of Custer. Sodak Smackers, South Dakota is a beautiful state. And I will definitely be back. Buckmaster says, y'all please subscribe and sorry, it jumped. Where you at? Y'all please subscribe and also subscribe to most of your channels. Keep posting great content. Yeah, Buckmaster, that's the way it works. We only have 16 people in here right now, Buckmaster. But anybody that you sub to, if you comment, watch one of their videos, leave a genuine comment, tell them you met them in Fox Hills live stream. I fully expect my folks to, return the favor, check you out in return. Migratory says, Buckmaster, Caleb Moore, and Jimmy H. Those were the three that you shouted out. Okay. I couldn't remember. I know that I hit up everybody in that video, Migratory. Yeah, I don't know where I found you from, Sodak Smackers. But glad to have you. Glad to be a part of your channel. I'm glad to have you here in return. Buckmaster said I subscribe to all your channels. Mason? Hey, don't touch the light, please. Why do I need the light? So that there's light. You're silly. Come back up here. People don't want to look at my ugly mug. They want to look at your cute little face. Oh, you're such a little stinker. Oh, you okay?
Yes.
All right. Leave my hat. Leave my hat. Leave my stuff.
Yeah.
Lisa B says, Migratory, unfortunately, small business is at risk. Hopefully, with all the measures being taken, it will blow over soon. Keep hands washed. Yep, exactly. Kiss me. Your face is dirty. I don't want to kiss from you, dirty boy. Yeah. Go get washed up. Michigan Great Outdoors says, thanks, guys. Just hit 549. He is so close. He's one away from 550. Surely there's somebody in here that does not have Michigan Great Outdoors. Go hit up Michigan Great Outdoors. Let's get him to 550. Jake says Ohio will be in your top 5 if you want here this spring. Yeah, Jake, I haven't hunted Ohio yet, but I know that I'm going to enjoy Ohio. But Jake, I actually meant from not just turkey hunting. I just meant in general. South Dakota is it's a beautiful state. I don't know what it is about the rolling hills. I'm a huge fan of wide open country, rolling hills, cattle pastures. It's just, to me, that's just so peaceful. And I just really enjoy the openness and the solidarity of the solitude of a state like that. It's just mesmerizing to me. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just very peaceful. And there's beauty in every state. I truly believe that every state has beauty in its own way. If you're a local like Indiana, people from Indiana say it's boring. Yeah, it is. But we have beauty in our state as well. All right, Big John, Texas Kayak Adventure says, gotta go. My phone is about dead. All right, Big John, you have a good night, buddy. We'll be looking for that video. Yeah, Jake, I know it's not all wide open. You definitely got some hills and hollows. I love your property with those rolling hills. You got a gorgeous property, Jake. You ought to, if you have a drone, Jake, you ought to do some drone footage of your property. That'd make a really, really cool B-roll. Michigan Great Outdoors says, yeah, I've been, whoops. If I deleted a comment, I'm sorry. Michigan Great Outdoors says, yeah, I've been watching a lot more diverse channels since visiting the live streams. That's good. A Coro beaver trap, $400. Holy cow. Yeah, the rights trapping. I need to I don't have a pen on me, I don't think. I will hit you up though. Okay. We've already been in here an hour and a half. You guys are killing it. Holy cow. I don't mean to do these lives this long, but as long as there's people here, I mean, I can talk all day. But Jake says, yes, I have a drone, but it's given me problems lately. Yeah, I think Jake doing some drone footage would be really cool on your property. From what I've seen of your property, it's gorgeous. Mo says, I can always send you guys to alternate streams. that are not all outdoor channels, but some are not grow streams. By that, Mo, you mean that the moderators, such as yourself, delete comments that say, sub for sub, type like that, something like that. Thanks, Michigan. Great Outdoors. You've been here the whole time, checking out other pages on the phone. Cool. Thanks, Michigan. Yeah, Michigan, you and I will collab. I know we've texted that before, but you and I will definitely collab at some point. Sodak Smackers, I wish I had a drone for when I go turkey hunting in the hills. Yeah, Sodak. But you do have to be careful, Sodak. If DNR was to catch you, I don't know I can't remember what they call it in South Dakota, but if your game wardens, your COs, whatever you want to call them, conservation officers, if they catch you with a drone during hunting season, they can write you a ticket for using I can't remember the exact fine, but basically using aerial photography to scout and to hunt. It is a fine, and they will fine you. So you have to be very careful, Sodak Smackers. If you're going to be using a drone, make sure you do not have a gun on you and you're doing it from the road. That would be the best advice that I could give you. I know that's hard. You're there hunting. Hiccups. You're probably going to have a gun with you, but make sure you don't have it on you. Oh, you don't have a drone. Oh, these hiccups are killing me. Sodak Smackers, yeah, once you get a drone, just be very careful in how you use it. I don't want you to get in trouble. Excuse me. Yeah, I got you, Mo. She says, yes, it's really just hanging out and getting to know people and checking them out. It's not one of those let's go, let's grow things. Sorry, guys. These hiccups are starting to really get me. Okay, Sodak Smackers, how old are you? I know you're younger, but I don't know how young. Michigan says drones are killer for fishing videos. Yeah, Michigan Great Outdoors. Excuse me. I tried to use a drone a couple times fishing this year, but it's actually my parents' drone, and every time I tried using it, I could not get connected to it because I live in such a remote area. The Ramos Family Farm says, "Hey, Foxhill, how are you doing this evening, Ramos Family Farm? Hope you're doing well." I have the hiccups, and I'm trying to muscle through this at this point. I'm really starting to get bad. Sodak Smacker says 17. Well, Sodax, save your money and try and get you one. I'm gonna have to end this stream because my hiccups are getting really bad now. Michigan Great Outdoors, John B. from the Guggen Squad. Excuse me. Jake says, I think turkeys are afraid of aerial predators. Yes, they are. They are. Turkeys have a very high sense of eyesight and hearing. They will see the drone. They will hear the drone. They will run away. They will run away from the drone. But my point was not that the aerial scouting is a good idea or a bad idea. It's a bad idea because the game wardens will write you a ticket. All right, I'm gonna have to step off here and try and get rid of these hiccups real quick. If you guys want to hang out for a minute, I'll be right back. I gotta chug some water, something, get rid of these hiccups because it's really getting bad. I don't know why I have them, so I'll be right back. Oh, try and squeeze in here. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, that I have the hiccups so bad. I will be done if it doesn't go away. Fire says, have a good night. You too, brother. Okay. Jake, I have not gotten out fishing yet, personally. Tennessee Deerstalker Outdoors says, hi, all. How you doing, Tennessee Deerstalker? We're wrapping up this stream because I have the hiccups and I cannot get rid of them, and I don't know why. It's driving me crazy. What's that laying behind me? You talking about this or this? This is a coyote that I tanned. This is that's a coyote from last year. It's a pretty good sized coyote, and it's actually in really good shape. It needs brushed. I did vacuum it, but it because it was dusty. But it's a good coyote. My dad shot this one a year ago or 2 years ago with a shotgun, I believe. The antlers. This is my 2018 buck that I kind of did a Euro mount on. It's not great. I have some spots that are not perfect, but it's just a mainframe 8, but he's got a cool kicker right there on his left side G2. Kind of a cool buck. Got some blades to him, to his tines. As you can kind of see, they're bladed, broken off main beam. Just a lot of character. That's what I like in my deer. Size and character. I mean, that's not the biggest buck in the world, but it's definitely a good one. Sodak Smacker says that's a nice rack. Thanks. It's pretty good. No, this one was not a bow kill, Jake. This is actually my first ever high-powered rifle kill because Indiana just recently legalized high-powered rifles. Douglas Cox says beer will take care of those hiccups. Yeah, I got my son, so I don't drink. He wasn't able to go to his mom's. Her family has flu-like symptoms, so Mason's with me this weekend. Raymond Williams says some places you need a license to fly a drone. I'm so sorry about these hiccups. Jake Ramsey says you cut out for me. Question mark. Tennessee Deerstalker says the coyote is nice though. Thanks, man. Yeah, I believe I did the stitch work on the entrance and exit hole. I did. Of course I did. But this was the first critter I ever self-tanned at home. And it definitely turned out very good. And I worked the leather a little bit so you can see it's still a little stiff, but it's just a wall hanger. It's not a garment piece, but if I wanted it to be, I could definitely break down some of those fibers in the tanned hide. No, Jake, this was my first high-powered rifle kill because in the state of Indiana, they just recently legalized high-powered rifles. So the first time I took out a high-powered rifle, I saw this. I saw this buck at first daylight. All I saw was his silhouette, and I could see that he was a good deer. Had no idea what he was when I shot him. I knew he was a mature deer, so I shot him. Box Hill technical difficulties. Oh no. Ramos Family Farm. Definitely check out Michigan Great Outdoors. He's a great friend of the channel. All right, guys. We still have 12 people, 30 thumbs up, but my hiccups are getting so bad. I cannot be on stream anymore. So I'm so sorry. Thank you guys so much for stopping in tonight. Again, we were talking about the custom handmade, hand-turned glass pot calls with my logo and my previous logo. $30, guys. If you don't know if that's a good deal or not, I dare you to go to Woodhaven Custom Calls. I dare you to go look anywhere on Facebook and find custom calls. And if they're under $50, I'll give you a call. No, I won't. But most of your calls run $50 and up. 50 to 100 is a decent price. Anything over 100, there's tons of people who make them for over $100 to $200. So these are $30. I'm not going to make any money really. And Devin Gee, the guy who's making them, he's not going to make any money. Michigan Great Outdoors says technical hiccups. Yeah, I've been dealing with these since I woke up this morning, and I got them to go away for a couple hours today, and that's it. Like, they just keep coming back. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm dying. I'm dying here. Jake says Woodhaven are good. They are good calls, but they're pricey. Yes, they are. But I dare somebody that doesn't know about Woodhaven to go look at their pot calls and then tell me that $30 is too much. And I'm not trying to pressure you guys. I just want to support Devin because he's really helping me. He's not going to make any money because he's helping me grow because I'm helping him grow. All right, guys, everybody that's leaving, thank you so much. Have a great night. It was a great stream. You guys always make the stream so much fun for me. I'm sorry that my hiccups at the end here are coming up because this is crazy. But Ramos says, feel better, dude. Take care of the family. Yes, sir. You got it. Jake Ramsey, shut up. Those Woodhavens, they're like 130. Peace out, Michigan Great Outdoors. See you, Jake. Thanks, guys. Y'all rock. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Tennessee Deer Stalker. Sorry you got in here late, but we had a really good stream until my hiccups took over. I got to cut it short. Peace out, Raymond Williams. Have a good night. Buckmaster Outdoors. Thanks, man. As soon as I get my first calls, guys, because there's going to be two of them, and I'm going to have them pre-scratched as well. So you'll get a call and a striker if you purchase them. It's a two-piece striker, which is your typical turkey call striker, $30, and then plus shipping, and I'll have it shipped to your door. But I'll definitely do a full video on those calls, and I'll do sound profiles as well. Have a good night, Rides Trapping. I'll check out your beaver catch. We got 33 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, every time I do these live streams, you guys surprise me with your support. Thank you guys so much. I'm so thankful for the community that we have here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Foxtail Outdoors. My name is Jeff. Hope you guys have a good one.